We all love a AAA classic, from Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed to Elden Ring and Fortnite. They're solid, they look great, and we know exactly what we're in for. But there are some games out there that might not be considered the staple of gaming, but they do something so different, so mind-blowing, that not playing them is just criminal. How's it going, guys? I'm Liam, this is Instant Gaming, and today we're looking at 13 insanely unique games that play like nothing else. So coming in at number 13, we have Last Train Home. This game stands out because it blends survival strategy with a gripping, little explored slice of history. You command a group of Czechoslovak soldiers stranded in Siberia after World War I, racing to escape across a frozen, war-torn landscape. What makes it unique is the mix of real-time tactical combat and resource managing downtime aboard the train that becomes your lifeline. Every decision matters, keeping morale high, fixing locomotives, scavenging food, and navigating shifting alliances. The game's harsh weather, authentic historical detail, and emotional character moments turn each mile into a story. It's not just about reaching safety, it's about leading your weary crew home through a world that feels alive, dangerous, and unforgettable. At number 12, we have the Stanley Parable. It turns the idea of a video game completely upside down. Instead of giving you goals to chase, it gives you choices, strange, hilarious, mind-bending choices, and then lovingly mocks you for making them. You play as Stanley, an office worker who suddenly discovers his co-workers have vanished, while a witty narrator tries and often fails to guide you. What makes the game truly special is how every decision branches into absurd, unexpected endings. Follow directions or disobey them wildly, either way the game responds with clever commentary on free will, storytelling, and the illusion of control. It's a playful, philosophical experience that keeps surprising you no matter how many times you step into Stanley's shoes. What makes Katamari Damacy so unique is that it turns the wonderfully bizarre into pure gaming joy. You play as the tiny prince, rolling a sticky ball, your Katamari, across wildly colourful worlds to collect anything that isn't nailed down, and sometimes things that are. As the Katamari grows, from pencils to people to mountains, the game's charm explodes right along with it. Its quirky art style, infectious J-pop soundtrack, and unapologetically weird sense of humour make every level feel like a celebration of chaos. Unlike traditional games, there's no deep lore or gritty combat, just the delight of gathering the universe into one big, goofy ball. Katamari Damacy stands out as a playful reminder that games can be wonderfully strange and endlessly joyful. Back in 2003, when Hideo Kojima had only made a few of the Metal Gear games and was yet to craft the world of Death Stranding, he was busy putting out a game with a crazy gimmick. Boktai, The Sun Is in Your Hands is unique because it literally drags the real world into your gameplay. The cartridge includes a solar sensor, meaning you must play in actual sunlight to power up your vampire hunting weapons. Instead of swinging a sword endlessly, you charge your gun by stepping outside, turning every sunny day into an adventure. This clever mechanic makes time, weather, and even the seasons part of the challenge. The game mixes stealth, puzzles, and dungeon crawling, but its true magic is how it breaks the boundary between player and world. Few games ask you to fight evil using the sun itself. Boktai's bold, charming concept makes it a one-of-a-kind experience that still shines brightly in gaming history. What makes Outer Wilds so unique is that it turns space exploration into a beautifully handcrafted mystery that loops every 22 minutes. Instead of enemies or upgrades, the game rewards pure curiosity. You learn by poking at ancient ruins, drifting through cosmic storms, and sometimes accidentally flying into the sun. Each planet is a quirky physics playground. What makes it truly special is how every discovery fits into a cosmic puzzle that you solve with knowledge and not gear. Outer Wilds transforms the thrill of exploration into a heartfelt, mind-bending adventure where curiosity is your greatest tool and your greatest joy. At number 8, we have Monument Valley. It stands out for its puzzle solving and soothing, dreamlike journey through impossible architecture. You guide Princess Ida across serene landscapes, where staircases loop back on themselves and towers shift with a gentle swipe. Instead of stressing you out, the game invites calm curiosity. rewarding experimentation with delightful surprises as the world gracefully rearranges itself. Its minimalist design, soft colors, and enchanting music create an atmosphere that feels more like interactive art than a typical game. Each level is a tiny diorama full of wonder, encouraging you to slow down and enjoy the quiet magic of perspective. Monument Valley stands out as a peaceful adventure that celebrates imagination. Its charm lingers long after play. Coming in at number 7, we have The Neverhood. This game brings an entire world to life using real clay. Yep, actual clay. This stop-motion adventure game feels like stepping into a handmade art project, where every character, wall, and wobbly creature was sculpted and animated frame by frame. You play as Clayman, a lovable clay hero navigating quirky puzzles, surreal humor, and a world stuffed with delightful oddities. The game's charm comes from its physicality, fingerprints on characters, squishy animations, and sets that look like they were built on someone's craft table. Add in its wonderfully bizarre storytelling and a soundtrack full of playful toe-tapping weirdness, and you get an experience unlike anything else. The Neverhood isn't just a game, it's a claymation masterpiece. Coming in at number 6, we have Baby Steps. And whilst it is incredibly unique, it technically builds on an idea from the game QWOP. But QWOP was actually created by one of the devs on Baby Steps, so I think it still counts. Baby Steps is a delightfully clumsy walking simulator you never knew that you needed. You play as Nate, a down-on-his-luck slacker who suddenly finds himself in a strange world where simply standing up feels like an Olympic event. Every step is a wobbling adventure, every hill a dramatic showdown between gravity and determination. The game turns falling on your face into an art form, rewarding patience, timing, and a good sense of humor. It's awkward, chaotic, and surprisingly charming. If you've ever wondered what it's like to learn to walk all over again while wearing an adult-sized onesie, Baby Steps delivers. Let's be honest here, there is nothing quite like Goat Simulator. When every other simulator game gives you precision, productive tasks, and essentially teaching you how to do the job in real life, Goat Simulator has you licking pedestrians, toppling buildings with explosive weapons, and hitting light speed with increasingly ridiculous vehicles. It's a glorious, chaotic sandbox game that proves being a goat is far more thrilling than anyone expected. Instead of quests or deep lore, you get pure, unfiltered mayhem. Headbutting cars, launching off of trampolines, licking objects to drag them behind you, and causing small-town destruction with zero consequences. What makes Goat Simulator truly unique is its proud embrace of absurdity and intentionally broken physics. Bugs aren't flaws, they're features that spark even wilder antics. It's a game that refuses to take itself seriously, inviting players to celebrate silliness, explore freely, and discover joy in the most unexpected, goat-powered disasters. Coming in at number 4, we have Psychonauts. And for anyone who has played it, knows exactly how original this game is. Psychonauts is a delightfully bizarre dive into the minds of some truly unforgettable characters. You play as Raz, a young psychic cadet who quite literally jumps into people's brains to solve emotional puzzles. Each mind is its own wildly imaginative world. One moment you're navigating a neon-lit dance party, the next you're inside a paranoid conspiracy maze filled with talking G-men. The game blends inventive platforming, clever humor, and heartfelt storytelling in a way few others dare to try. Its creativity is off the charts, making Psychonauts a wonderfully weird adventure that sticks with you long after the credits roll. Coming in at number 3, we have Hand of Fate 2, a wonderfully strange blend of tabletop storytelling, deck building strategy, and real-time combat that feels like sitting across from a mischievous dungeon master. Every adventure unfolds through cards you choose, shaping your fate with risks, rewards, and surprising twists. One moment you're negotiating with thieves, the next you're diving into action-packed battles pulled straight from the deck. Its charm lies in how it mixes storytelling and gameplay. Your decisions genuinely matter, and the dealer's snarky commentary keeps things lively. No two runs feel the same, making Hand of Fate 2 a uniquely magical, unpredictable journey. In second place, we have unpacking, turning the simple act of moving into a surprisingly touching and cozy puzzle adventure. Instead of battles or timers, you sort belongings into new living spaces across different stages of a character's life. Each box you open reveals clues about who they are, what they love, and how they've changed over time. Without a single spoken word, the game tells an emotional story through objects. A stuffed pig, a beloved mug, a slowly evolving wardrobe. Its charm comes from the gentle satisfaction of creating order and discovering meaning in everyday things, making unpacking a uniquely warm, quietly powerful experience. And finally, at number 1, we have Hi-Fi Rush, taking originality to another level. Hi-Fi Rush cranks gaming up to 11 with a world that moves, fights, and explodes to the beat. You play as Chai, a rock-obsessed wannabe hero whose new cybernetic heart literally syncs everything around him to music. Combat becomes a rhythmic dance. Time your hits with the soundtrack and you'll pull off stylish, over-the-top combos that feel like interactive music videos. The game oozes personality from its vibrant comic book visuals to its hilarious cast of characters. It's a widely energetic mix of action and rhythm that stands out by making music the heartbeat of every moment. And that is 13 games that are completely original and play like nothing else. What are you playing right now? Let me know down in the comments and let's have a discussion. So for all things gaming, don't forget to subscribe to Instant Gaming, and you can check out our website for great deals on games at instant-gaming.com. And as always, thanks for watching.